I acknowledge traditional land of Boomerang people of Kulin Nation. I pay my respect to Wurundjeri Woiwurrung speaker of Kulin Nation as a traditional owner of the land. I recognize all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people as belonging to the First Nation of the land. I pay my respect to the wisdom of ancestor and diversity of elder present and emerging. Today I watched the video by Tui Raven, What is Like to be Aboriginal. Denali's idea and the approach and the language of the children have a four core of core concept. Environment is the third teacher, image of child, competent, document, and pedagogy of listening. Pedagogy of listening highlight the value of deep listening to the children's thought and beliefs. While listening to this video, I try to be very mindful, open-minded, and deep listening to the Tui Raven's thought about current situation of Aboriginal people in Australia. According to the Oddsmaker, there are a four level of listening: are downloading listening, factual listening, empathetic listening, generative listening. I use my empathetic listening approach while watching this video. I use my all emotion and I felt very sad and bad when she said that she feel very terrible because she cannot speak her local language because she was the victim of colonization and stolen. She shared some of her personal experiences where people body shamed her and said, "You look very good for an Aboriginal person." She mentioned people judge her on on basis of her identity, race, beauty, ethnicity, and language. There can be some more reason behind that. Maybe they never seen any Aboriginal people. Then she showed some of the photo from 1978 of her grandparents and the parents so people can understand her belonging and the connection to the land from many years ago. My heart felt out when she said, doesn't matter how expensive perfume she put on and how fluent English she speak, but the people are going to judge her according to her looks, ethnicity, and the language. As a non-Aboriginal people, my perspective is also changed here after watching this video. I used to think like that the Aboriginal people looks differently. After this video, now I realize that unintentionally, previously, I exclude Aboriginal people. We describe she also faced exclusion based on the language. At this moment of the video, I can completely connect with her. As an immigrant and non-Aboriginal people, I also face criticism and judged by the other people on the basis of the language. Then she clearly described there's a two type of speakers: nasal sound speaker and the palatal sound speaker. Most of the Aboriginal words start from the palatal nasal, and the Western people they use nasal sounds. I listen to her story as a non-Aboriginal person and immigrant. As a listener, I bring my emotion, deep listening, non-judgmental, non-biased perspective to listen this story. Through this video, I felt Aboriginal people have been excluded from the Australian society from very long. In this unit content, my teaching pedagogy was deeply influenced by Rinaldi approach pedagogy of listening. This approach created respectful conversation between children and the educator, valuing children's perspective and promoting deep learning. As an educator, I will actively listen to the children's views, values, thoughts, and belief throughout their play. Then I will reflect on children's idea through documentation and use them to guide further learning experiences and create an inclusive environment. UILF also encourage educators to acknowledge children's diverse way of being, interacting, and learning, so the children can feel empowered to explore, engage, and develop their own pace. I will listen and respond to the children and the family with non-judgmental and include responsive programming in my practice. Listening is a metaphor for openness to other. Listening therefore meaning giving value to the other. With this practice, I will able to create a welcoming, culturally diverse and responsive according to the each family's need. I will use the responsive programming and anti-bias curriculum so the children and the family can participate in meaningful way in children's learning. Thank you.